Hello, I'm Flaunt. Welcome back to some more Pikmin. Last time we continued our adventure here in the Forest Navel. This time, I believe we're going to be finishing up the Forest Navel. Alright, let's go ahead and land in this region. Alright, so in my notes, I have here to finish collecting the anti-dioxin filter, because I guess in my test run of this, I did not actually collect it yesterday. I collected it today. So, what we're going to do here is going to be very interesting. We are going to grab out about 20 yellows. And the rest will be reds. Where? Well, I know that's going to be red. I'm going to want to flowerize these guys. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright. What? Oh, God, what? Why is that button tied to that? Figured out how to lay down. Didn't work for me before. Okay, good. Get as many of these to be flowerized as possible. Come on, don't turn that way. Let's go ahead and get this. And now we shall work on this. Alright, let's try a different way then. There we go. Perfect. So, reds build faster, and so I wanted to get them up here. Let's go ahead and get this part information out of the way. I found my gravity jumper. By manipulating the forces of gravity, this key component gives me the final boost I need to make the jump to super light speed. Good thing I found it. Don't pick this up yet. No, bad. Get over here. We ain't picking nothing up yet. Is it possible to walk up that? No. Okay, that looks like it'd be walk up. No, it's just weird angling, perspective stuff. So I think the way you're supposed to do this is, you think the intended way is to bring blues over here to do it. But, obviously there's a couple of different ways we can do it. Ah, it's so close. One more ought to be good enough. Some of you guys aren't even doing anything. Alright. We need 6 carrying bombs. Okay, there we go. We need 6 carrying bombs, and for nothing to go wrong. Which is obviously asking a lot of this game. To such an extent... don't try this at home. Actually, if you're playing the original release, don't do that this way. But if you're playing a more modern release, you can do it this way. Okay, that works. Three, 6, and only bombs. Good. wait for that geyser to go off again. Oh, okay. Get over here quickly. There we go. Bomb done. So that yellow candy pop bud there is so you can have yellows for this upcoming fight. And this is a fight that you want to use yellows for. It's technically possible with reds, but unless you are skilled, I would not do it that way. In fact, I would say unless you have a GameCube controller and don't have to hit the left shoulder in order to make this work, don't do it that way. That being said, this is an easy boss fight here. So there used to be a myth about a glitch that happened here in this fight. Doesn't occur. Oh, I just lost some yellows. Dang it, I keep losing yellows. Yeah, it's a little bit easier with the older control scheme, because you can command your army a little bit cleaner. There we go. That part's going to be too heavy for me to carry immediately, so here's what I'm going to do. We have... how many parts left? A few. Grab all my reds, and we'll go ahead and get the other part down this way. Alright, this is going to be the fun one. I'm going to lose some reds here. Who's dying? I am doing very poorly here. Come on! Wow, Alright. Oh, I'm gonna lose a lot here. Okay. Come back. No! Don't you do that. I hope that's all of them. That was a pain in the butt. This is an easy boss fight. I found the Omega Stabilizer. I absolutely must have this piece if my battered ship is to ever fly straight again. It has steered me through countless deep space storms. That, and it looks rather cool. We lost way too many reds here. I'm going to go ahead and actually steal some of you reds to carry this back. Why? I know there's more than enough space there for you to carry. Alright, so that went rather poorly. Oh, great, there's another one of you guys. Hopefully they go that way. Good, they're going the right way. Now to come get my yellows back. And I'll go ahead and put those up. Wow, I lost so many. Luckily, I think we only need yellows for like 2 more... Get up. Only like 2 more parts. So we don't have that big a deal of losing them. I did very poorly. I have done very, very poorly today. Let's go ahead and... That's entirely the wrong onion. What am I thinking? Let's go ahead and put all the yellows up. Yeah, in fact, I think we need yellows for 1 more. here. Alright, I believe this thing, the guard satellite, is a Ow! Is a 20. I think. The guard satellite. Deep space is filled with dangers. This automated satellite does its part to help guard both me and my spaceship. I'll sleep better at night once this little satellite is back on duty. It's 20. Alright, now the big hope is that the gravity jumper is only 30. I think it might be 40 though, in which case I have to come back. I mean, I'm gonna come back anyway, but... Ugh. Maybe it's 25. It's 25! Hey, we're over budget. Or under budget. The other part hasn't made it back yet, though. Now it has. Omega Stabilizer. This is the dolphin's fin. It's a little beaten up, but it should still function. I've made great strides in repairing the dolphin. With this, I should be able to fly again, even if I don't recover all 30 parts. I have now recovered 14 of 30 parts. If I can find just 15 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. So that gives a hint towards something that is interesting. You technically don't need all 30 parts. You only need to collect 25 of them, and there's a specific 5 that you can miss. That won't happen here, probably. Where are you guys going with that? Make that go faster. Okay, well, at least they're going now. Come on, move faster. We're running out of daylight. Why did they go that far out? That was weird. Oh well. I seem to be having some difficulties collecting pellets. Alright. Well, we're really, at this point, just waiting for the parts to make it back. Apparently I cannot collect red pellets. Guard satellite. This has protected me from space pirates many, many times. I have now recovered 15 of 30 parts. If I can find just 14 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. You know, I'm curious about those space pirates. They're mentioned here, and as far as I'm aware, only here. They're not mentioned in any other game at all. Gravity jumper. This anti-gravity device allows the dolphin to swim gracefully through the sea of stars, like a dolphin. I have now recovered 16 of 30 parts. If I can find just 13 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Alright, and we have now finished the Forest Naval. If we open up, not that, this, our map, and we look around, there are no more stars around. So, at this point in the day, I have written to raise my Pikmin numbers, but I'm not going to do that. I have 100 reds right here, and I know I have enough blues. I didn't use any today. I didn't lose any. And I only needed 20 yellows, and I still have over 20 yellows, so, you know, I'm feeling good about that. I'm going to go ahead and... Not that button. Go to sunset. I hope that thing starves. 7 days since impact. There are now only 14 parts that I still need to retrieve. Will I be able to recover the remaining parts in 23 more days? Surely there are some parts that are not absolutely necessary. If my ship is not complete by day 30, the only way I will find out is to try to lift off. I just recalled the day I took my son for a ride in this spaceship. He was so happy. I shall tell him of this journey when I return. And I shall return. I must. I can already see the look of wonder on his precious face as I describe my adventures with the Pikmin. We are ahead of schedule. We have 23 days remaining and only 14 parts. And we ended today with more reds than we started with, which is really good because, yeah. And, you know, 67 blues is still pretty good. Alright. Tomorrow, we begin in the Forest of Hope. I believe we will finish by collecting all 3 parts. I seem to be very, very optimistic with my abilities. So we shall see how that goes. I guess I'll see you guys then. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.